Yo, AJ, you brought the smoke? No, man, I think I forgot it back at the locker room. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. Hero Figs didn't forget it. No, matter of fact, we're going to throw in a little bonus extra. We have the Street Profits from Series 108. And since while we're here, might as well throw in the Chase AJ. How do you guys feel about that? We love it, Hero Figs. You want to pick any of these up? Head on over to Ringside Collectibles. Hit their link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10%. And yes, we're going to go and unbox all of Series 109. But we got to get Mr. Donkins. We got to get Montez Ford. Here they are on the side of the packaging. 2-pack, yeah, that would have been ideal. I think an Elite 2-pack, that's going to be something that we'll see. No, as a matter of fact, this has already been leaked out. We got Angelo Donkins tearing it up over here on the WHF channel, and Montez Ford, he's going to pull up. Yo, hold on. We can't do it, not unless if we get your boy AJ. AJ, get over here, man. I know you want to be part of this. We got the Chase one right here. I held off on the original one. I know that one's like the red attire, which is kind of what we saw with the most recent Elite, but the Chase right here, the bright gold, yeah, we're going to get you out first, Mr. AJ. If you don't mind, sir, we'll put you guys right there. We'll get a double deal going on, and we'll also get some paper cut action going on. See, this is a real dangerous job, man. This actually just happened right now. Look at that. Hero Fix finger, completely chopped. Ruthless unboxing going on right now. So if you are stopping by for the first time, Hero Fix, we can't see it. It's there, man. Just got to take my word on it. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, and come join this AJ Styles club, man. The club, the original club. The only club you ought to belong to is the WHF fam. I'm kidding, man. Go out there, go follow all the greats. We also have this one right here. This is the best comparison that I could pull up for you, because this is the most recent figure that we have seen. Again, the other one, the alternate attire, not the Chase, it will be based off kind of what we're picking up right here, except on this one is like, all right, man. So we got the paint decals, we got it all designed, we got it ready. Mattel, you want to get it converted? I don't think it will, man. This is, again, going back to AJ Styles, it's going to be one of those things where it's too many attires to capture in multiple waves, whether it's like a basic, whether it's an Elite. Like, yeah, I'm sure a lot of you, this is one thing that I saw from a lot of people in the comments. It's like, bro, we need to get all this fresh white reflected in Elite articulation. Look, man, if I put a vest on this, because you guys already know, my AJ army, it is one of the strongest armies that we've been building on here since day one, right? It don't matter, man. You slap on that vest, it ain't gonna do much. I mean, yeah, if you want to actually have like a figgy match with it, you might have some, problems. We're not here to discuss that, man. We're here to discuss what's going on with the attire. We got Phenomenal on the right, we got the one logo, and then we got AJ Styles clashing right through the gold, through the seam, coming back over here with the P1, having the vest. Yeah, that would have been nice, dude. Sure, why not? But here's the thing, like, if you got several of these, I'm sure a lot of people, like, with any of the other extra AJs, this is just one accessory that's laying around, waiting for Street Profits to come out here. Head scan, same one as the one that we saw before. Ford, what do you think? Hero Fix, I agree with you, man. The thing that I don't agree with is, like, how is it that some of these other guys that are down in NXT, not gonna mention any names, but I will say that some of those guys are getting first-time Elite releases, but we're over here in the basic? Well, man, you guys gotta dunk a little bit harder, man. You gotta bring that ball, gotta bring it all to, and say, Donkins, don't worry, my bro, I got you. At least we're here together, and that's all that really matters. What the hell are you talking about, Hero Fix? It doesn't matter what we're talking about. The only thing that's going to come down right now is going to be these two right now on the review. Check them out. Montez Ford looking so damn fresh. Look at all those tats, you guys. We got all these tattoos. We got a full-on sleeve on the right side. I can't make out half the crap that's on here, but I'm going to tell you that it's freaking lit, man. I mean, anybody that gets a slit or a sleeve, you know that you're doing something right, man. You're doing it all right, except on the left. Yeah, he kind of leaned off on it a little bit. He's like, hold on, man. We can't do everything. We got to do a little poem right here. It says, I not addiction is a way of we DF boys. Something with boys, something with addiction. And here's the cross on the torso itself. No tattoos. The likeness on these two is insane, especially when we're talking about Donkins. I like how they sculpted on the bandana right here. We got their logo reflected up on the right side. The expression too, look at that, man. He's giving you that smirk. He's like, yeah, ballin'. We got the smoke. We're lighting it up over here with the WHF fam. Ain't nobody gonna tell us different. How do you guys feel about the tights? I think the tights, they might be missing a few things, especially when it comes to Montez Ford, but for the most part, it's pretty much all there, man. Check it out. Down here on the bottom right side, we got the Street Profits. We got the SC. Now we got to change that logo. Now we got to throw in the V right for the Viking Raiders. On the left side, we got more of that gold going on. For Donkins, we got a different design. It's like, so we got gold right here on Mr. Ford, but Dawkins, he's getting kind of like a yellow, and this is how they wear the attire, so again, it's not anything that we're going to take away from it. Matter of fact, these are the absolute must. I know for Montez Ford, he's on back order. You're going to have to go and check out the link, man. He's selling like crazy. I don't know why, like, this should be like a pair, like, you can't just pick up one and then, hold off on the other. It just can't be done, man, and we will rank them after we get with Series 108. Let's move this to the side over here, because Ricochet, he already wants to come out. Deadman he's been asking for his release ever since he asked for the retirement several days back. We'll get the superhero out. We're going to get Mr. Ricochet, because this is one of the attires that we have seen right here on the channel. Hero Fakes, how'd you do it, man? How'd you get to early access? Well, it wasn't something that we did, man. It was actually my boy Fakes31. That's something that he had put together. He was a huge fan of the whole Batman look, right? We got Nightwing, and we got it over here now reflected in Mattel figures. So, comparison right there, same head scans. Obviously, this is the only scan that we have seen Mattel release for him. Even for his most recent top picks, exact same thing that we got going on. But once you get down to the nitty gritty, like once you actually look at the arms on the left, on the right, even on the rest of the tights, you're going to notice a lot of differences. You're seeing more of like a darker blue. This one is missing quite a bit when it comes to the side design. And you got to keep in mind, when it comes to these basics, a lot of the time they hold off due to budget reasons. The one thing they did not hold off on, which is something that is beautiful to see, I don't care if it's a basic or an elite, is the fact that we're getting the one and only knee pad on this figure. On the back side, we can see that once you actually get out of the logo design, when it all stopped. Like, that's kind of where they just drew the line. They said, I don't know, dude. I mean, there's a lot of little things that we can maybe do without it, and it's going to be like the gray, at least most of the blues, not necessarily up on the shoulder area, because you can see on the custom elite, we're actually seeing it right there, as well as on the shoulders, but the rest of the line work, yeah, man, it's missing. So some huge drawbacks. This is going to be an easy one to rank. I mean, happy to see it in figure form, but again, if you're going to give us some, man, just give us at least 85%. We're only seeing about, what would you guys consider that, like 60, I don't know, maybe 50 at best. Lana, what do you think? Hero Fakes, I agree with you, man. You're doing something over here. You're telling the people what they want to know. That's all we know, Lana. I mean, if we were to tell them something different, it just wouldn't sit right, man. We couldn't go to bed that night and be like, what about that Ricochet, man? What about Lana? That's what I want to talk, man. We got the chase right here. Well, actually, not this one, because the other one, the alternate attire from Series 109, will be the Lana, which I believe was it a blue or a green? Yeah, go back and check it out here, Fakes. Why don't you pick it up? Because I'm sleeping over here. I'm falling asleep on Lana. No, I'm not, man. I enjoy you. I've always have. Her career has always been fire, but not as of late, man. Don't get into it, man. All right, let's get into the tights. So for the tights, we got some, would you guys consider this an orange or a red? I'm gonna call it a mixture of both, man. It's like almost a red, but at the same time, we're getting the tint of orange right there. We're getting the blue accents up front. We're getting a little bit of silver right there on the top area. Once you work the way down to the bottom, that's where it's all gonna stop, man. That's where it's all gonna come together and say, we ain't got none going on in the back except Lana's ass. Knee pads right there. We got it all matching right here. You guys could see Lana. What is her real name? I know her real name on Instagram. I can't think of it right now, but this figure is freaking fire, man. I love Lana. We haven't seen a Lana in-ring gear, and I would say never. So finally getting it, I think she's going to be pretty happy. I know this is the best one that we could do. I mean, there's another one that's like in her jean jacket when she was with Dolph Ziggler. Unfortunately, I don't have that one, but I can tell you that one, dude, much, much better, especially when you bring it down to the nitty-gritty, like the head scan. We're getting all that true FX around the eyes, around the hair coming down. No shading on the actual hair, but at least we're getting the ponytail. This one is all bunched up. This is already for business. This is more of, all right, I'm ready. You're going to give me that in-ring ability. We're going to go ahead and attempt the water. I'm going to go with it. Only if the man allows you to. You know, Becky Lynch, she ain't going to let you float. No, you got to prove to her first. You got to come talk to her and say, yo, what do you think? No, I think you got to go to SmackDown, man. You don't want to compete right here on Monday Night Raw with me, because I'm going to freaking wreck you. Look at those eyes, dude. That is sick. We got all the war paint on this figure, and then we have seen this head scan. We've seen it on multiple ones. I know we saw it on the WrestleMania basic, as well as the Elite that we just got not too long ago, except the paint apps, they're all going to change. Not only on the hair, but when it comes down to the eyes. We're going to get the war paint on this one, and the attire right here, I mean, this is based off a promo, but we got it all in ring, all set. Let's go. Hero Fix family, we're already here. We've been here with the purple. We got it with the gray. We got the gold trim going down. Such an awesome dude. I love my Becky Lynch figures. They've always been my top. Like when you sit there right there with the women's shelves, this is going to be front and center. Anybody that's seen my collection video, you already know what I'm talking about. We got the knee pads right there, continuing with the purple, and then we got the gold accent right there. Nothing going on the backside or on the top, but dude, yeah, you're going to be right there. She's going to be clashing, man. It's going to be, I think, either between Lana and Hero Fakes. Don't announce it yet. You got to give them a reason to stick around towards the end, because that's what we do. We rank the whole series. We find out if the Dead Man, if the Undertaker, if it is finally over, if he is finally calling it quits, I want to ask one more thing from you, sir. Give us one more cinematic match. I think at least he's got that. Because you don't have to be at your prime for that. I mean, you can have a snack in between. You can have a sandwich. You can take a 30-minute, come back to the match, say, AJ, that was awesome. Buried alive match. What's going down? Hero Fakes, you got that head scan from Series 100? We sure do. You know we do. This is the only way that we can do comparisons. Unless if I don't pick it up, then I can't help you out. 9 out of 10 times, though, WHF fam already knows that the dead man has been strong right there. Check it out. Exact same piece. It's once you come down right here with the Hero Fix. This is a fix that we can't compare the rest of it. But yes, we got something right here that I had converted. I got mine. Mine was with the gold. This one is with the red. So I guess at the same time, the tight design, it is going to be the exact same thing. But on this one, it's going to be a lot more pronounced due to the colors. And that's where it all stops. We've seen the tattoos. The sleeves really haven't changed throughout the years. This figure right here, if you did miss out on Series 100, I'm going to highly recommend that head scan because it's still, to date, my favorite Taker scan. What about you, Rollins? Hero Fakes? I know you've been going crazy on this one, bro. I have. Like, you guys already know the first battle pack, anytime we find this basic in the wild, it's always a must. It's always a pickup, and it's due to the same head scan that they've been going with. I don't know if they're going to give us something different. I guess you could go with something similar to what we're seeing right here, except the beard, you can definitely puff it out a little bit more, similar to what we saw with the previous one. The rip wrap, that's the only extra that you're going to see. That's going to be right here. You undo it, kind of like your WWE figgy belts. You got straps right there that you undo. I mean, you can keep it on there so you guys can see like as to what it's going to look like. The rest of the tights, now there is an actual tight design on the, like when he wore this, but they didn't do it with the figure. It was all black, so it was even hard to pick up. I don't know if that's the reason they got away from it, but nonetheless, this is something that he has worn. And a matter of fact, I think there was another release except without the rip wrap. Once you do take it off, same torso. Ranking, Hero Fakes, tell them what we're going to do. For Series 108, I'm going to tell you that Montez Ford and Donkin's right here, the two absolute must. You cannot get away from Series 108 without these two. AJ Styles, the Chase, that's going to be my runner-up for right there. For 109, though, we got to bring them up. We got to bring Lana. Oh, what are you guys going to do? Eeny, meeny, I'm going to go with Lana. I'm sorry, dude. I love this figure way too much. I've been waiting for her in an in-ring attire for far too long. Number 2, I'm going to give it to the man, Becky Lynch. 3, regardless of the stuff missing, I'm going to give it to you right here, Ricochet. 4, I'm going to give it to the dead man. Love this one. Number 5, Seth Rollins. Give me your thoughts, though. Let me know how you guys feel about these waves. I know that a lot of these, dude, they are like not necessarily first time in the lines, but gears that we won't see in future waves. So for me, dude, absolute must. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Yeah!